What do you say to those who say, sorry, Mr. Parsons, what do you say to those who say that the fact that the federal government did step in and, made those depositors whole, that they're setting up a moral hazard where banks can just basically say, well, we can take all the risks we want because the federal government's just going to step in if we get into trouble?
No, I don't think that's going to happen because what they're going to do, you watch and see, they're going to go back and revisit some of the regulatory requirements that were eased in 2018. That's the purpose of regulation, to make sure that the banks aren't being irresponsible. Moreover, the people who put the money up for the bank, the investors, and some of the lenders who are outside the scope of depositors are going to lose money. Well, particularly the investors, and the management is going to have to be held accountable. But it's in our national interest. It's actually in the government and the people's interest to defend and protect the depositors, because you have to, that's what a banking system does. It takes in deposits that they don't need right now on get your money back when you want it, and then that money is invested in our economy and economic growth. That's an engine that we want to keep going, and that I've seen some of the things written by our favorite senator from Massachusetts and others who want blood, right? There's always a pitchfork crowd that shows up, but I will tell you, I don't think any of problems that have been dealt with SVB or the other banks you mentioned are going to cost the taxpayer money, because there are more than enough assets there. This we learned in the dime, and we learned in Citi. There are more than enough assets there to cover those liabilities if you give it time. That's the thing. And doesn't give it time. You have to give it time to unwind these things, and there's more than enough there.
Okay.